Okay, so setup-wise is decent, okay? Grip pressure gets a little on the tighter side, okay? Takeaway is good, okay? This is actually a reasonable takeaway. Your tendencies are to go a little bit, as we say, behind the hand, but as long as you're not sort of behind that yellow line there, you're absolutely fine, okay? This is going to start the club a little to the left, with a decent shot, a little draw. The problem is if that elbow starts doing what it sometimes creeps into, when you come back to the goal point, this elbow starts pulling out here, that there is putting a bit more stress and strain on that shoulder, I would say. You're having to release the club by kind of doing a bit too much elbow bend work. And again, if you hit 100 balls doing that, eventually it's going to hurt. So I would suggest as a practice session, if you hit 100 golf balls, have maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 shots where you go no further than this on the way back. Then you go through to about kind of here, okay? Then do a few longer ones where you go through to kind of here. Look at the elbow and the structure of your shoulder there now. Once you kind of get to here, all you got to do now is just let your arms and elbows bend and the club will just sort of finish down over your shoulder. Yeah? But you can learn that feeling of where that club is and how your body gets into that position rather than you before trying to sort of really pull that shoulder around. And then you've manufactured it here now sort of over time, but you can see there now your chest is probably aiming somewhere over there. And you're right the way round there, which I think just for your shoulders puts you under more to stress than you want to. And it kind of prevents you hitting golf balls on a sort of long, regular basis, okay? And if you're in pain, you're not going to want to do it, are you? So when you swing this one here now, that would be kind of where you want to finish there. Your chest now is facing towards target, yeah? You're still turning fully here and everything's underneath that line there is still fully turned the same. Just everything now is towards target. All you got to do is the club's got to just finish. Just hinge your arms and elbows this way, okay? But if you can learn that feeling, so maybe hit sort of 60 or 70% of your shots like this, maybe go a little bit longer going back still. Yeah. But it's through the ball that way, good strike of the white line you can see. And these weren't actually going that much shorter than normal. And because you hit the ball a long way anyway, hitting 7 irons at 150 chippy, not the worst thing in the world, yeah? And if it's a shot you can then sort of cultivate into your game and get into your game, it's a shot then into wind when you want a little knockdown shot. You've got it, yeah? So go a bit lower doing this, obviously, but you're starting to control that club face. You're still working on strike, which would be a good thing, okay? You're working on strike and then just finish with a club like that, yeah? That, to me, looks a lot less stress and strain there in that swing than that one there, yeah? Now, is it a short swing? When you look at those two there, not really. Now, yes, you've got then a sort of manufactured way, as we said. But yeah, that movement there now is just your elbows bending and the club finishing over your shoulder, yeah? This movement here now, just at this point now, your right elbow is probably behind, is nearer the camera than your right shoulder, and it's like this background there, which is just, you're just basically taking that and just pulling it down there. Pain will occur somewhere in this area here, yeah, and that's the problem. And again, what it's going to do now is going to do one of two things: either stop you practicing, or put you out for a few months because of your injury. Which is, no, especially coming into this summer now, it's pissing down the rain, but as you're coming into the summer now, you want to be playing as much as you can. You want to be sort of playing there and think, oh God, if I go, and as well, if you go away and play 4 or 5 days in a row, you'll dread games 3 or 4 and 5 because you'll be in agony. So yeah, make some swings there. This is going to be your finish position for sort of 60 or 70% of the shots, and then just, you get used to sort of finishing here, wherever it may be, and I'll just come through sort of learning. Just the more swings you make, you'll learn to be more aware of that club is and how that club can still kind of get round your head without firing that shoulder at it so much. I think a lot of that came from your old shot used to go over there, didn't it? And your way of fixing a golf ball going over there was just pull the hell out of it this way and hope that the ball kind of did that. I've never seen, well, you push cut it a little bit, but I haven't seen you slice the ball. The ball doesn't go that way anymore, does it? You just sort of starts a bit left and just keeps going a little bit further left. It's not like a massive banana slice like it was previously, okay? Make sense? Good man.